Hey everybody, today is Wednesday, so it's story time with Pato. Uh, yeah, so let's get started.
You're listening to Pato the Ghost Rider Show.
Alright, everybody. Usually, like I say, we drop on Saturdays and on Wednesdays now that we're doing the story time. So, anyway, story time. Last week I told you why I don't like to go into swimming pools. This story, well, I don't think I need to change any situations or change any names to protect the innocent, but quite honestly, it's about Twitter. You know, that thing that it's addictive. I can't seriously describe. I started on Twitter around the same time that we started podcasting. In fact, the Twitter account was a way to promote the podcast. But something funny happened. Something that I was not expecting. The hashtag games. And sometimes it's crazy, but you get hooked and it's hard to put the phone down because you just want to see what everybody else is writing and you get a kick, you get a laugh. Sometimes, when you're having a kind of day, you go in there and you join in, you play. It's pretty awesome. Something that, for some reason, on that other site, I guess most of us that are on Twitter, especially playing hashtags, we're burned out with Facebook in all reality. Because Facebook, usually it's a good way to keep close to family and an awesome way to get into arguments, right? Especially political arguments. Sometimes even friends get mad at you because you don't support their candidate or because you find stuff funny. It is what it is, right? So Twitter, it's a little bit more anonymous. Some people do put out their names there because they don't care, but most people go by an anonymous. Yes, my name is Pato. Yeah, okay. So what I'm saying is, it's a fun way to interact with people all over the country, and millions of bots too. Because gosh, I remember when I first started, out of nowhere, I had like 4,000 people following me, and I'm like, yay! Then I started going into the accounts, and I realized no tweets, no nothing. I'm like, oh, these accounts aren't real. And sure enough, within a matter of weeks, my numbers dropped. But anyway, that aside, it's funny because, like I said, I started on this Twitter adventure mainly to promote Pato the Ghost Rider, Cursory Overload, which if you haven't checked them out, by all means, check them out. It's Pato and K-Dog talking smack on Cursory Overload. And Pato the Ghost Rider, well, this is where I vent out and I talk to my favorite people, you. And I don't want that to sound in any creepy kind of way. It's kind of like Mr. Rogers used to look at the TV and say, I like you just the way you are. Well, kind of like that. But the podcast version, right? Now, I'm no Mr. Rogers, by the way. And if you listen to Cursory Overload, you will definitely hear that. That's here. When I first started, I used to use curse words on this show, but then I started working with my kids and I have a lot of fun doing that. So I wanted Pato the Ghost Rider to be a rated E for everyone platform. And Cursory Overload is where I vent out. Or usually I laugh a lot. The stuff that comes out of K-Dog's mouth sometimes. And of course, lately he's bent on destroying my childhood heroes. You guys should check that out. Well, anyway, bottom line is here, I'm sidetracking, telling you all about the podcast and Twitter. But the story is that Twitter, my story was that I came here to let you know about my podcast, and instead, I got hooked on the hashtag games. And it's just a pretty cool way to, like, I don't know, lightens up my day. You know, you go in there. People sometimes post their problems there, or sometimes you get to see half of it. But it's not like Facebook, where sometimes you go into Facebook and you're like depressed immediately. You're like, ugh. So that's the story today. Twitter. I guess if there was like an addicts forum for Twitter, I would be saying, yes, my name is Pato and I'm a hashtag addict or a hashtagaholic. So yeah, well, you guys have an awesome day. It's hump day, so you know what that means, right? Yes, it's the middle of the week. I don't know what you were thinking, you sicko. And on that note, I gotta go. Y'all have a good one. Live each day like it's your last one, because it very well could be. Take the time to, spend time with your loved ones, your friends, people that make your world, that make up your world, because that kind of stuff is important. Show them you love them, tell them you love them. And like I said, have fun. See ya.